What's going on, everybody? Georgia Bulldog Will here. I have some news for the New York Rangers. Today, the Rangers have announced that they have fired head coach Gerard Gallant after 2 seasons with the Rangers. In his 2 seasons with the Rangers, he coached 164 games with a record of 99, 46, and 19. It's not bad at all. 1 win away from 100 wins with the Rangers, but if he would have won Game 7 against the Devils, he would have had 100. But, I mean, what can you say, man? Honestly, it's sort of surprising that the Rangers decided to do this, but at the same time, it kind of isn't, because after that incident between him and Chris Drury, the general manager of the Rangers, I started to think that it was kind of likely because of that Apparently, he had a shouting match with Chris Drury, our general manager, in front of the players. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do. I mean, you shouldn't be doing that in front of your team. You should be doing that just and not in front of anybody. That's what the press said. They said that he had a shouting match with Chris Drury, and I'm like, uh-oh, this isn't good. And so I was thinking maybe Dolan's gonna be making some sort of decision here. And guess what? That decision is Gallant being fired. So, yep, James Dolan made that decision. So there goes Gallant. And now the Rangers have to start from scratch again. Now that Gerard Gallant has been fired. So, honestly, I just got to say this. Gerard, I mean, you were a great coach for the Rangers. I mean, in your first year, you led the Rangers not just back to the playoffs. You led the Rangers to the Eastern Conference Finals. And you realize you had this team 2 wins away from making it to the Stanley Cup Finals in your first year as head coach. That's really impressive. Then the next year comes in with high expectations. I didn't think the Rangers would be a cup contender coming into this season. And then we acquire all these players at the trade deadline. Kane, Tarasenko, Mikkola, Tyler Mott. You know, we get all these players. And then we just failed. The team disappointed in the first round of the playoffs. Disappointment. Maybe that could be another reason why. But I'm thinking, who's a candidate to be the next head coach of the New York Rangers? That's a good question. I don't know. Could be anybody. Could be anybody for all I know. But yeah, Gerard, I wish you the best of luck wherever you end up coaching next. You did good things for the Rangers. But that shouting match with Chris Drury, I mean, that's what the press said. That's unnecessary to do in front of your players. I think Drury should. Before I end this video, I think not Gerard. I think Gallant and Drury should both take blame for that, because Drury should have done it. Drury should have done it before. Like, he should have waited until Gallant, addressed the had his post game talk with the team, and then later Gallant and Drury would go off to another room, and then they would have their little shouting match, apparently. But it happened in front of the players. I mean, that's not good at all. That I don't like hearing that. I really don't like hearing that as a Rangers fan. I hate hearing that. So and then here's why Drury deserves blame as well for that. Drury, you should have let the Gallant address the team, and Gallant should have been like, hold on, let me just talk to the team a bit, and then we'll go have a chat. I think both guys deserve blame for that. So that I don't like hearing that at all as a Rangers fan. I hate hearing that. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. The New York Rangers have fired head coach Gerard Gallant. Now it's time to start from scratch again. Who will be the next head coach of the New York Rangers? We'll find out soon. I'll see you guys later, and go Rangers.